Alright, hello, welcome to the JAV Show. This is Jorge.
And this is Viv.
This week we got a guest finally. I think it's been like 3 months since we've had a guest.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Yeah, this week we got Butch here. Hey, Butch.
Woo!
I'm back.
He's back. He's back. We've missed Butch. His life.
It's been 3 months?
Probably.
That's like almost about the same time I was on.
When's the last time we've seen you? It's probably like December, no?
Yeah.
Like even outside of our volleyball or podcast stuff, it's literally been 3 months since I've physically seen you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the last time? Christmas?
Yeah, I think so. Around that time frame.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
I
right.
didn't even
Yeah.
make it for Christmas, actually.
No, but I think
Well,
we
you
have
were
podcasts around
working.
that.
Yeah.
Butch, it feels like we haven't seen you in a while, not just because from podcast, but also in our social setting. Why do you hate us?
Oh.
Sorry,
yeah.
this is a question from everyone, not just us. Everyone from
I've
our
called
volleyball group.
Billy
It's,
every once in a blue moon to be like, yo, where you at?
Yeah.
And he's always busy.
Yo, I swear. I'm not
Okay.
that busy, I swear.
Which did you get a girlfriend? Is that why?
No, I wish.
Boyfriend?
I do not wish.
Partner?
Yeah. Sorry.
Non-binary?
Yeah, hey.
But yeah, why have you been so busy? Anyways, okay. Before we dive into your life, because we always like to dive into your life in our podcast, we can start with how's the week going, and then we'll dive deep into Bill, his life.
All right.
How's your life, bitch?
How's your
straight
week
into
been?
it.
How's your week been?
Straight into it, eh?
How's your week been?
It's been alright. It's been alright. Could be better.
Could be better.
Yeah.
Why?
I hurt my finger.
From climbing?
No, I can't climb yet.
Then it's not a real injury.
I went to the gym.
You hurt your finger at the gym? How?
Yeah, I stick the middle finger up at the wrong guy, and he's like,
No. You would never stick
Yeah,
your
you
middle
would
finger at
never.
everyone. We all know this. Okay?
"No, I do. I'll show you right now."
Whoa. Okay, guys.
Gotta be a little more fierce. This is why you got injured.
Yeah. Just to note to all our listeners, Bush just gave me the finger. This is new. He's
Yeah,
changed.
he's
the
got
last 3
attitude
months.
now.
Yeah, he's changed.
Gee.
He's changed. What's happened?
Huh? Nothing.
What's happened?
Nothing.
But yeah. Anyways, how did you actually hurt your finger?
I was lifting weights, and then as I was finishing my set,
Yeah.
I dropped it on my finger.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
dumb.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, the weight was too heavy. I just couldn't do it. 5 pounds.
Wait, how did you drop
Crazy.
it on your finger though? Like, wouldn't you release it and it just like dropped?
I think
wait.
I had it on. I had a barbell,
Yeah.
like a
Huh?
30-pound weight barbell,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I had one. I was doing a lower back exercise.
Okay, yeah. What exercise were you doing? What
I was
equipment
like,
were you using?
lower back. I was doing like a barbell hold, just holding it up.
Okay.
Right, I was like an incline, and I was holding it.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
as I was finishing the set, so I went to put it down. So I had it on one hand, and then I let it go by accident, and it like busted my finger on the machine.
You're in a machine.
It was like yeah, pretty much. It's like an incline where you like you stand like this, and then you know that
It's
you know
like the
machine?
Good Mornings. You ever seen the Good Mornings? What is this? Incline Good Morning bench.
Yeah, like that.
Like this one.
Yeah.
But like this one. This is the most solid one. This one, right?
Yeah. I said
Yeah.
yeah. That's pretty much it.
I still don't understand how you dropped
Yeah, on your finger.
I don't know. There was like this little like there was like little stub here on the machine, on the side of the machine, and then it just so happens my hand was like right by it, and then as I was letting it go, the weight went on this side, and then it hit my finger, and
Jesus.
I busted it. Yeah.
Wait, so like how like busted as in it's bleeding, or busted as in
it
like
was
you
like
can't
internally
move it?
bleeding,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
then it was like throbbing, and I couldn't sleep the night of. I had to go to the ER
Huh?
at like 6 a.m. I
It
could
couldn't
not
even
breathe
breathe
at
that.
all.
It was that bad?
It hurt that bad for me.
Did the nurses laugh at you?
Nah.
Do you just have a Band-Aid on it? Is
Right
that
now
it?
I do. I can take it off, but
Oh.
Well,
you want to see
do you
it?
have a... Yes, I want to see it, but only if you can put it back on normally.
Yeah, I can. It's not, this is a new Band-Aid, so it's fine.
You wait.
Is it going to lose its adhesiveness?
Yeah, should we get another band-aid first?
No, it's not good.
Oh, you crushed your finger.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's black, guys. It looks like it's
Oh.
necrotizing.
Yeah. So I had to get an X-ray on it,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Yeah, I don't see anything." But then the doctor, it was criminal. I had to wait 3 hours
Yeah, that's usual.
at the ER,
Yeah.
and my hand was bleeding. I was like,
Jesus Christ.
"Ugh!"
Yeah.
Because they were telling me that, yeah, we can probably drain this for you. They didn't come back for 3 hours. I was like, fudge.
I was like, oh, let's drain now.
I've
And you
seen
know what happened? They're like, the doctor came in.
Yeah.
I took a nap because I was like, F this. I'm just gonna go take a nap. And then the doctor came in. He's like, yeah, we could drain it, but I don't want to get. I'm scared of it getting infected.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna drain it. I was like, huh?
Oh, that's
So they
crazy.
just gave me some ice, and I'm like, yeah, you can go. I was like, fudge.
I think that's probably the right treatment for it. I think it just goes away.
Yeah.
That-
No, you know what happened? I had my coworker help me like just drain it in the end.
Oh.
Like 2 days later, it was throbbing for that.
your coworker.
Like your
how you put
coworker's
a needle in it?
nurse or
Yeah.
a doctor or
No,
some
no,
shit?
no. It's just like a coworker.
Oh yeah, I trust all
So you
my
just
coworkers.
heat it up.
with-
You just heat up a needle and you just poke it. Like you just sort of melt your nail until you like hit the.
Like that's what you actually did.
Yeah.
So have you heard?
Are you
of,
ghetto?
No, that's how they do it. They're supposed to. They actually how they drain it is they actually poke the needle through the nail and then they drain it that way.
Like a
That-
clean nail?
Sounds terrible,
a
Billy.
clean-
Sterile.
needle?
Yeah. I mean,
What
I
do you mean?
heated it up. It
Where
was
did he
red,
find this
so it's-
needle at?
Yeah, I don't think heating it up just makes it sterilized.
Hey man, it's sterile enough for me.
Ooh, okay.
It's good enough.
Did you go to health class when you're in like high school about like
No, man.
needles and tetanus?
You gotta do
and
what you gotta-
hepatitis?
I'm so concerned.
Gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
You
To
know when
release
you
the blood.
go
much
online
pressure.
and you see photos of people who have frostbitten fingertips,
It's like
and
this.
you can see their fingertips like
Die.
dying.
It's like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's like this.
Jesus
It was that
Christ, it's
bad.
literally black.
It was bleeding that badly. Yeah. It's actually like the nail right now. I feel it. It's very loose. So when I move it, it's
Oh
like,
yeah, you
Oh
can
my
probably
god,
pull it out
really?
eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll probably
Yeah.
crossed off.
I think my friend did that once. Like he crushed his. So he pretty much crushed his finger. Is kind of what happened to you. And then later on, the nail started loosening. And he just like fucking
Yeah.
bit on a towel and he just pulled it out.
Oh, I've done that to my middle finger toe
Should I just
before.
wait? I thought it just comes off eventually.
Yeah, well, you don't have to.
Yeah,
do
it'll
that.
just
No,
fall off one random day and you'll be like, shit, that's my nail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably while you're whacking off or something. No, just kidding.
That's why I whack off with my other hand. I'll use my other hand.
You're a right-handed whack off.
No, I'm a left-handed whack.
Yeah. Wait, is this your left hand that you
Does
got?
everyone use their left hand?
No, he's left-handed.
I'm
Oh,
left-handed.
you're right. Yeah.
Wait, what hand do you use?
What hand do you use?
I assume you use your right hand because you're right.
Ambidextrous.
Pick a
Probably
day.
easier for. Do you think it's easier for girls to be ambidextrous on that?
Why?
For guys, it's kind of hard to be
How?
ambidextrous. It feels different,
Yeah, it feels different.
right?
Well,
But then,
yeah,
but it's
I'm
like a
sure
whole new
girl-
experience. Actually,
I'm sure a
It's
girl would
whole-
feel different.
It's a whole new experience.
When they're gooning,
Gooning.
yeah,
Yeah.
when they're doing that to themselves.
There
Is this a
is-
common term? Gooning?
Yeah, is it?
Flicking the bean?
Yeah. Is it a different
Going
experience
at it.
between different?
Oh, yeah,
hands?
I'm sure it's the same for guys.
No,
One
for
hand
guys,
has more
it's-
experience than the other.
No, for guys, it's significantly
yeah,
different.
because you're just not used to the motion.
Yeah.
That's the same. It's
Yeah.
a hand is a hand.
It's like Lucy and then Martha. That's like, it's
It's like whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. I didn't feel this before.
You're like Lucy or you're like Martha?
yeah.
I thought it's called Jill.
Maybe. But yeah, for girls, I assume it's not as much of a different.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Just the motion's not as intense. I
Yeah, the
assume.
motion. I mean,
It's not churning butter.
Churning butter is churning butter.
Yeah, it's a lot more
if I let you,
difficult.
if I give you a actual old ass wooden butter churning thing,
Yeah.
all you need to do is pull the stick up and down.
Yeah, but my right hand would be significantly better at it than my left hand because I'm right-handed.
Oh
Right.
yeah. There's technique. I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You can
But like
elastic-
scratching a lotto ticket, I feel like both hands would be about the same. Or scratching a scratch card or stuff like that.
Nah. I'll have trouble with this one.
You would? Okay.
I think so.
Then yeah, I don't know.
What if it's like
I'm just asking
you
if there
have
is
a
a
piece
difference.
of writing and you have an eraser and you're supposed to only erase a very specific part of the writing or the drawing.
Is that how? Okay, that's your
That's your
analogy to
analogy?
it.
Mm-hmm.
I think both hands would be doing decently well with that.
All right, test it out on Joyce. Be like, which one you like? You're like Donald or Mickey?
I feel like
Donald or Mickey.
from my experience, I don't think it's a difference between the two. For me. But for me on myself, that's different.
You're not ambidextrous.
I guess I'm not ambidextrous. I can't say I am. Anyways, back to the crushed finger part. I actually crushed my thumb
Which hand?
Which hand?
On my left hand.
Ah, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're good. you still got your working
But
hand.
yeah.
But it's crazy because I actually had to get stitches for that.
Oh,
what the
was
yeah,
that bad?
yeah, it was that bad.
Do you have a picture of it?
No, I don't have random pictures of
Your
that.
finger, your thumb.
But yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, I wonder how bad yours was. When I saw it, it's pretty bad too.
Yeah, yours pretty.
I
fucking
they
bad,
actually got X-rayed. They're like, yeah, I don't see anything. But then the doctor was like, yeah, you probably have like an end fracture.
Oh.
What's an end fracture?
Like it's like I don't know what's the exact term for it. It's like where it's like a fracture at the end of your bone.
Oh, end.
yeah.
That sounds
Oh, I see.
about.
I thought you said
Correct.
end.
So they're like,
the
yeah,
letter
we can't
N.
do anything about it. I'm like, well, what am I here for?
Mm.
Nothing.
They're like, yeah, we don't fucking know. You're,
Yeah,
the one
they're
that-
like, why'd
you're
you
the one that
come?
came in. We didn't ask you to come.
Damn it! You made me wait 3 hours for this.
No, you made yourself wait 3 hours for this.
I actually thought about leaving. I was like, should I just leave?
You should have called Ian.
Yeah. Well, at 6 in the morning.
Maybe he's working. Apparently, he works like every single time anyone
You need
else
to,
needs.
yeah, you
a
need to
hospital.
find more nurse friends or something.
I
I have
do
a bunch. I have a
I
bunch
do
on my
have a
list.
few actually, but I
Oh,
don't
you
want to
should-
bother them.
What do you mean? What are friends for?
That's true.
Okay, well, like a lot of other things, but
But yeah, but to help you too, right? That's a time of need.
Yeah,
It's,
you're right.
You're
you shouldn't be ashamed of asking for
You're
help
right.
in a time of need.
You're right.
Alright.
So yeah, I have a bunch of listed nurses ready to go. Speed dial.
You can call Alvin. His mom's a nurse.
No, my mom is not. She's in med lab. That's a big
Oh, I
difference.
see.
She can take your blood. She cannot give it.
Oh,
back.
that's what he
I
needed.
needed it. I needed
That's what
that. I
you fucking
needed to
needed.
take the blood off.
I said I did
It's
the
actually
ghetto
so.
thing.
It's actually so swollen right here. It's like a whole bunch of like. It's like really bubbly over here.
Freaking looks like it.
Yeah. You want to feel it?
I wanna feel it.
it's time to buy a new finger, Butch.
Like right. Go a little higher. Like right there.
You can be like Yakuza and have a missing pinky.
It's pushy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks.
Whoa.
These past few days, I've been elevating it, so I've been doing this a lot. Even when I sleep, I'm
How
like,
are you
this.
elevating it?
Okay, so that's the main reason why I'm doing this. Because if I do this, it's not gonna work.
Just
Right.
do this.
If I do this, but what if I do this somehow? You know what I'm saying? That's not
Just
gonna
throwing the
work.
Hitler sign away.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I sleep, sometimes I do this too. And then when I'm on the side, it's like this.
Fingers.
Do you think it actually makes that significant of a difference?
You're
Huh?
so cool, Billy.
Thanks.
I don't know. Does that make that significant difference for the elevation?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's your finger, it does
You gotta
it?
be above the heart. Above the heart. That's why I'm like this all the time.
I feel like okay. I feel like
I'm like this.
so
this-
cute. I don't know.
this might be fake news, but I feel like the whole like rice protocol is like
Don't they have like
not-
they don't have a
Rice is
revised one?
old.
yeah,
have a
it's, like, it's
revised
not
one.
actually like it wasn't based on any facts.
He went back and was like, "Oh, just kidding, guys. I take
Yeah.
it back." Like a day later or a week later. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a revised one right now. I don't remember what it
Oh,
is.
but
There's
but
a
is Elevate in one of them then? Is that
Yeah,
one of the
guess.
steps?
Elevate is
Yeah.
still in there.
Okay, okay.
and then yeah.
It's not ice anymore.
Oh, I thought it was rice. I thought it was like rest.
Yeah, it's rest, ice, compression, elevate. But
yeah.
ice isn't in there anymore.
Oh, so it's just
No, okay, well, you can look
Good,
it
why
up.
just find the new
You
one?
can look it up. It's something else. I don't remember what it is.
What am I gonna search? New version of rice?
Yeah.
His protocol. Let's see. The peace and love method.
That's gay.
Yeah, that's pretty gay.
I
The
like
new
it.
version of the rice protocol often refers to peace and love. That's a lot of fucking letters.
Rest.
Focus on a more holistic and active approach to acute soft tissue injury recovery. While rice, which is rest, ice, compression, elevation, has
Thought it
been a
was
standard
something
method.
else.
Peace and
Avoid
love.
anti-inflammatory.
Okay, peace and love is a lot of fucking letter, guys.
Wait, I
Protection,
swear-
elevation, avoid anti-inflammatories, compression, education, and load. Optimism, vascularization. Dude, this is not. This is the
terrible.
dumbest acronym
Wait, I
ever.
swear there's another one.
There is
That's
another
really
one.
short.
There's like a smaller one.
Brother, it's everywhere says it's peace and love.
No, it's
Peace
not.
and
I
love,
swear.
right?
Go for meat over rice.
I'm Gumja.
Meat. Okay, what do they say meat stands for? Movement, exercise, analgesics, and treatment.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I don't think that's right.
Oh,
Oh, really? I think
Okay.
that one might be.
You sure?
police. So the police
It
one.
was really short.
Protection, optimal loading, ice, compression, elevate. No, this
No, it's
is
not.
still the whole fake news shit.
Police. Maybe it's mean.
Maybe it isn't me.
I remember anal G6 being in there.
Anal G6. Good old anal G6. What's anal G6? Is that like the numbing shit?
Yeah. It's like Tylenol and
Oh, I see. The worst dictionary from Google. An analgesic drug. Great.
Hey, I know what it is now.
It's not even a form of the word. They use the entire word to describe the description.
Oh, you don't know?
Okay, so pain reliever, painkiller is any member used for pain management. I see. Okay. Well, guys, if you guys get a soft tissue injury, just remember to meat it. Yeah, meat it hard. Don't rice it no more. We're anti-rice. We're all about the meat now.
Yeah. Meat only.
Anyways, Viv, how's it been your week?
Oh, my week's been busy as fuck.
Yep.
When it comes to work.
To emphasize that last part there.
Yeah. Been really busy. I started a new role. And so I've been learning and creating the new division I'm in. Because I have complete creative freedom to do so. I'm enjoying it because there's this thing that I think is very valuable for everyone to figure out for themselves. And it's kind of like your why behind everything that you do. And I feel like there should be a common theme behind all of it. So like behind your hobbies, behind what you're good at, behind the things that you are willing to spend your time in, there's always like a similar theme behind all of it. And I think mine is the freedom to be able to make my own creative choices for a specific outcome. So like if I'm playing volleyball, sometimes I like to pick like do this not crazy move, but like the least probable move, but if I hit it, it'll feel really fucking good. And that's when I feel the most reward. Or if I'm cooking, being able to cook it in a way where I make all the different choices myself instead of following a recipe, so that the execution of the thing is exactly how I wanted it to be. Or if it comes to like working out, designing my own workouts, so whatever results I see from my body is exactly a result of all the small little choices that I created. And when it comes to work, it's the same thing. Whatever end product I have, I like having the creative freedom of making my own choices and my own solutions in order to figure out the end result. And so right now in my new role, because I'm designing the entire like foundation and the core processes of this new business division, they're giving me the complete creative freedom to do so. And so because I have that, it aligns with my why. And so that's why I really like it at this moment.
Oh, nice. That's good.
You lost me at division.
But it's been really fucking busy.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. It's crazy to have to do all that.
They thought it would take 2 days to do this, which I'm like, that's insane. And I walked them through when I was like going through the work and building this whole layout plan out. I told them everything that was coming up, because it's more like the deeper I dive into this work, the more I'm like, okay, I need this form created, I need this document created, I need rights to this, I need a team for this, I need this passed, I need blah, blah, blah. And they're like, holy shit, yeah, there's no fucking way you can do this in even a month. And I'm like, yeah, the fact that you thought this was possible to design and develop the foundation for a whole new department of a business is insane.
True. Yeah, that's pretty
logistics,
tough.
I'm like,
yeah, to get it
to wild.
A good enough level. But it is true, or what I've learned too is that sometimes like perfect is the enemy of good, right? And sometimes, especially when you're starting out and shit, like that's what you want. It's like you need a proof of concept first.
That's true.
Right? Like you need it to like
you need
just
to get
kind of work.
Started.
Yeah, you just need to get kind of work, and then you can dive into the perfection of it afterwards.
Because I also feel like until you start doing it, you also don't really know exactly how to perfect it.
Yeah. So like thinking about perfection from the start is really fucking hard, because it's like, I think this is how it's gonna work out, and then usually like 99% of the time in my life, it's like, oh, that's not exactly how it worked out, right? But then after you do it once, the second time you get closer. You're like 30% knowledge the first time you do it, and you're like, it did not go anywhere close.
Yeah.
And then the second time you do it, you're like 60% knowledge, and then you just like slowly logarithmically creep up to perfection. Yeah.
Exactly. So like next week, I just started it on Monday, and then next week I'm gonna meet up with this one client that I was like, hey, can I test this like process on you
Oh yeah.
to see if it works?
Yeah.
And so I'm doing that on Monday.
Ooh.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of see that a bit in like the shit I was doing for my manager in Bentrell.
Mm-hmm.
Is like he was pretty much testing this shit on the clients and getting me to like, you know, generate all that stuff for him and stuff. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of see the process because he like invites me in and like wants to see how I envision it too at the same time as him. So then he can like move the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. Super cool.
It's pretty cool. Another thing is that I feel like because it's been so warm out, it always motivates me to be really freaking productive.
Oh, so you can go outside afterwards. Or
Yeah, or just
yeah,
like
or just-
my
just-
mood. It
Oh,
just
your
feels
just mood is better.
so much more productive. So I'm willing to work longer, and I'm willing to get all my chores and freaking everything on my to-do list done. I cleaned all my shoes
Wow, so
Yeah.
and
productive.
did all those like back end chores. Oh, it feels so good.
So productive.
I know. It's great.
That's good. All the
And-
chores.
Yeah, my cousin came over this week from Vancouver.
Yeah, he said he was coming for a card tournament, right?
Yeah, which is kind of crazy because we're going to plug the name, going
Oh, yeah.
to our friend Norman's HPW card shop tournament. Kind of cool. What a
Yeah.
small ass world.
Yeah, we don't know many people. We know a lot of card shops. This podcast does not know many people. But we've had many card shop owners here
Yes.
and managers.
If you guys can, go support them. They also sell Labubus.
Yeah.
I do like the boo-boos.
Oh, you have one?
No, I want one though.
Oh, well, now you know where to get one.
I feel like this happens the most to me. I'll know some hookups for something that I would never even use or like gander into. Like one of my best friend, his dad does jewelry and he always gets me jewelry for really cheap. The thing is like I almost never buy jewelry. Like I got like two or three things fixed or bought from him in my entire life, and I've known like my best friend for like 20 years.
That's crazy.
It's just like I just don't normally buy this shit. So it's
What
like
kind of jewelry is it? I love jewelry.
I don't know, just like he's a goldsmith, but his family had like one of his aunt had a jewelry store and his other friend or his cousin had a jewelry store and all that stuff.
Oh shit.
And whenever I went there, the one time I went there, they sold me something for so cheap. I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, dude, I almost never buy this stuff.
Oh, was that like 5 years ago or some shit?
No,
Or
that was
3 years ago.
That was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Nice try.
I thought I remember him talking about getting some chain done.
Oh, so yeah, I always go to my friend's dad to do any chain, but I've only ever done it like 2 or 3 times, like fixing a chain or something like that. Like not buying a chain, but like I have a chain already and he just needs to fix up like a clasp or something like that.
Mm.
But then anything else I want, I don't even have hookups for. I was like, fuck, man.
Things you
Fuck.
need, the things you actually need.
I feel like that's
want.
most people in their life.
What would
though.
you want to hook up for right now?
A fucking car stuff.
Drugs.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I.
Lots of car stuff.
I know about that one.
I don't know what's the drug part, but car stuff or like a relative who. Actually, I guess I have a relative who owns a restaurant, but it's like kind of weird. It's like not a restaurant. It's like a fast food thing. So it's different, right? It's not like
Ooh,
a
what's
full-on-
the restaurant? Plug it.
Plug it.
It's
Plug it.
fuck. What's the name again?
Wow.
Plug
Mal Fuji in the Telus building. My aunt, I think like
Oh.
Cones or something like that.
Mm.
But it's like they're only open during office hours, right? Like
Oh,
downtown
cool.
office hours, and
Oh,
it's
fair.
for the office people, right? So it's like it's kind of different because I always wanted it'd be cool if my family actually owned or someone in my family owned a restaurant because I'd be like, oh, that's cool to like work in it a little bit and like have parties there or something.
That would be cool.
Don't worry, Viv will open up one. Just for
She wants to do
Yeah,
everything,
one day.
so I don't doubt it. But
I'll open
No.
up a bar as well. I got
I
Maybe
tried to
this-
convince my parents to do it.
yeah, she did. She tried, but I feel like they just don't want the hassle. Maybe
Yeah, they don't.
it is a lot of work and it's
It
pretty
is.
stressful.
It is.
It's like if
the
you
first year is the hardest year.
If
Yeah.
you prep all of say like Tuesday, because that's usually say Tuesday or Wednesday, people don't usually go out or something like that. You know, one of the middle.
Really?
middle-
Tuesday's Toonie Tuesday though.
Yeah, so they're all at KFC. They're not at your restaurant.
That makes
And then there's
perfect
also
sense.
Wing Wednesday, so they're not
That's
there
what I'm
either.
saying.
So they're also not at your restaurant.
Also,
like-
movie Tuesdays.
Yeah,
and
but-
billiard Tuesdays.
But just imagine like a Tuesday, Wednesday, you have a restaurant, so you prep all the prep work for the week because that's usually what they do. At least the long term prep stuff, and then the daily prep stuff they also have. And all of a sudden Saturday comes and no one's at your fucking restaurant, and you're like, "Fuck, I have all this stuff prepped." And
Oh.
ideally, you want a high quality restaurant, so you can't leave shit there for too long, right?
Mm.
Like it's gonna start going bad, and then that stress starts building up. It's like, oh, I bought all this stuff. I
Oh,
expected
yeah, like
this type
food,
of
I
return.
heard food waste is your biggest
Yeah.
income loss, or not income loss, but value lost.
Yeah. I can only imagine how stressful it is for them because, you know, when things are going good, it's not quote unquote hard, right? But to get to that point is hard, and when things are not going good, that's when you like need the resilience.
That's true.
Promotion,
really
Like
dig in.
slow times would be really hard.
Yeah. It's just like you got to find different angles too. I think it's like, oh, maybe do more deliveries or discount for people who order online for skip or shit like that, right? Just things like that. But yeah, it's probably stressful because like that's their whole livelihood, right? Like at the end of the day, they don't get like health benefits. They don't get like you know,
That's
however much money for massage or shit, like how corporate people work and they have that stuff. They don't have any of that, right? So however much they make is however much they make, right? Which is rough, I assume.
I'd be so upset if I worked in a restaurant and say like it's my restaurant and I made them a steak or like a pork chop and it comes back and they didn't eat it. I'd be like, I have to throw this away now. I'd have
a fat dog.
I freaking paid money for this pork chop and you're supposed to eat it.
That's rough. Anyways, my week's been all right. I do a lot of part hunting, so I've been going on Facebook Market a lot, which I fucking hate going on, but whatever.
I'll sell a part to you.
Yeah. She's got a good part. A very good part.
Yeah.
She'll give you friend discount.
Yeah.
You know what's a cool thing? I was recently talking to this girl at the gym, and she's from Ukraine.
Oh.
So like she immigrated here because
that's-
of the war.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And
Do you ask her how it is over there?
Vietnam.
well, dude, she was telling me her mom was held in captivity in Russia for 7 years.
Oh, what the fuck?
And so she hasn't, like, as I was talking to her, she's like, I haven't seen my mom in 7 years.
Her mom's still there?
Her mom just got released, so she just finally got the paperwork to send her from Ukraine to Canada.
Why did it take so long?
She just got released. What do you mean? Like,
Oh, like she went to jail?
like she got captured in Russia, or she was held in captivity in Russia. She was a prisoner of war, essentially.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
God damn.
And I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. That's what, like, she has, like, this lady I was talking to, she has, like, a husband and kids and stuff, and they're all here now. But she was telling me, like, how her mom is, like, she's excited for the summer because she finally got the visas done to get her mom out of Ukraine, because then she just got released.
How do you start a conversation like this at the gym?
Oh, I didn't. We started talking about, like, just, like, working out shit.
So you like Russia?
What's your
yeah.
point of view on that?
You could easily tell she's not Canadian, right? Because like she has a Ukrainian accent or like a Russian
I
accent.
know
when
a
she
lot of
speaks English.
Ukrainian people, so
Right.
they do have an accent.
really? Well,
Yeah. They have like a Russian accent when they speak English,
Yeah.
essentially, right? So like when you
Whoa.
when you say hi to them, you'll instantly know that they're not from here, right? They're definitely not born here, and you can tell they have really broken English. So like definitely have not been here for a long time either, right? Yeah. So then we were just talking at the gym a little bit, and then I usually go steam room after, and she's also there. So I was like asking her about that, and then she was telling me, I was like, dude, that's fucking wild. I was like, I don't even know how you're
You
not.
just drop that crazy lore on somebody.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I don't know how you're not so stressed right now. I'd be stressed as fuck right now
I'd be
about
like,
that
my mom's
shit.
dead.
Yeah, something like that.
7 years?
Her sister
Jesus.
is still in Ukraine because her brother got drafted. Her
Oh, yeah.
brother-in-law got drafted in war.
Russia?
No, drafted in war in Ukraine.
Oh,
Yeah, I know a lot of people, like guys that at my workplace. They're like, yeah, I'm not going. I can't go back
Yeah.
because once you go back, you can't come back. You can't leave.
You go
You
black.
get drafted.
Jesus Christ. It's scary.
Yeah. it's
The
crazy.
only like exemption is like if you're in school.
Is it like in Korea where you reach a certain age and you have to
No,
go
they're in
away?
active war. It's
Yeah,
different.
that's why.
Oh,
They're in
okay.
like active war right now, right?
And the
So,
only
like-
exemption is like school.
So it's like active conscription. You know what conscription is? It's like when they take people. If you reach a certain age, they take you as a soldier, automatically.
Your
as
body.
as long as the war lasts,
body.
or unless you get injured or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So then they're literally. Well, it's sad because this war I think is unnecessary, but they're literally killing the youth of Ukraine
Yeah.
for this war, right? And Russia, both, right?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, she was telling me about that. I was like, dude, that's fucking wild. I was like,
I just cheered Billy.
I was like,
I did.
I have no. It's kind of hard because I was like,
it out.
it's hard because probably everyone she talks to within her community of Ukrainian people here, they probably are all experiencing the same shit.
Yeah.
So to them, it's like normal now.
Well, it's a very
God.
tight knit community. They
Yeah,
all know each other.
They're all trauma bonded.
Well, it's because they all speak the same language. Like they can't. Some of them can literally not talk to anyone else, right? Because they only know Russian or Ukrainian. But it's crazy because it's like to them, I feel like it is what it is at this point for them. But to me, I'm like, dude, that's fucking wild. It's like, dude, you just told me your mom's in fucking Russia,
That's really
confinement for like 7 years. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
7 years does a lot to people.
Yeah. I was like telling, I was like, I guess my parents were refugees, but that's the extent of what I know about this shit.
Yeah. 7 years is a long ass time. Can you remember 7 years
PTSD
ago?
right there.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine if you went to jail for 7 years for some dumb crime or something like that.
I mean, I feel like if it's 7 years, it's not that dumb.
Yeah. Manslaughter.
Hello?
Manslaughter. It's like you
should go in for longer then. What the fuck?
It depends. Like, it could just be bad luck too.
What do you mean?
Manslaughter
like
means there's no intention of killing anyone. It's like an accident happened and it killed someone, and you were to blame for the accidental thing that happened, but you didn't like try to kill anyone on purpose. Right?
Give me an example.
Like you're driving and you got into an accident, and that person that you got into an accident with died, but someone else that got into that same accident may have not died. Like maybe that person was old and frail and stuff like that, and you didn't mean to hit that person. It was a pure accident, right? But if there was any, like, say you were speeding or something like that, and then you got into an accident and that person died, and that person's also old and frail or something like that, that might be a lighter manslaughter sentence, right? Because it's like, if that person wasn't that age, would that person have died? Maybe not. Like maybe there's a good chance they wouldn't have. And then it was.
What if this person was old as fuck and then they were on the last leg of cancer?
And then you fucking touch them and they're like, oh shit, manslaughter! Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. But...
No, but like, how serious do you think the sentencement would be?
Depends on how corrupt the judge is.
I don't think that's how it works.
We're in Mexico.
I don't think that's how it works. But yeah, I don't think it depends on how close you are to death. It just depends on the cause of death. Right, it's questionable. Like if someone's has cancer and is about to die, and they get into a car accident and they die, but they have terminal cancer already, then you're like, did they die because of the car accident or did they die from the terminal cancer? Right, because they were already about to die from terminal cancer. So like, then that's hard to say.
Led to the car
accident. That's when they call up Judge Judy.
I mean,
Judge Judy.
If that person with terminal cancer has like some type of motor or brain disability and they drove a car and got into an accident, then I don't think it's that other person's fault anymore. Because they're not like they're not driving as a fully functioning person, right? That's what I think, at least. But yeah, like if you got locked away for like 7 years for something that may not have been with ill intent and shit, then 7 years of your life is gone.
Poke the cop.
A lot of shit happens in 7 years, right? So, all of a sudden little Timmy's like 10 years old instead of 3 years old.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And then all of a sudden he has a new dad or some shit.
Goddamn.
Right? I mean, 7 years. If a marriage can last 7 years while either partner is in jail, that's pretty impressive. That's a lot of willpower, I think. And
that's love.
Yeah, like legitimately. Yeah.
Imagine 11 years to 18 years. That's such a big transition.
Yeah, if you were 11 years old and your dad went to jail, but your mom told you that he just went to get milk.
Mom, how far is the store? Should we go get him?
That's rough. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's crazy. That was when she told me about it, I was like, dude, like there's other people in the steam room. I was like, I don't know, man. This feels kind of really personal. But I think like I said, I think to them they've kind of had to normalize it, right?
She's trauma dumping on you.
Did you trauma dump Walker at least?
I did not.
Damn.
I was just like, you is your English pretty good? Like, how's your reading? Do you need help?
She was telling you about her story and you're like, is your English okay?
Need help? I know a tutor. Understand. I can teach you. I got coach you prices.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could help people like that, but I was like, I have no idea, dude. Like, if I owned a business, I would try to like help them, but I was like, I just fucking hammer nails, dude. I don't know shit.
What business would help them though?
Dude, if you own like a restaurant, you can get pretty cheap labor.
But the mom's in Russia. How are you gonna?
No, like help them while they're here, as in
She's helping the mom get her out.
Core problem.
I don't think
core issue of 7 years.
Yeah,
I think that's a issue. I feel like their core issue is just like getting used to not being in Ukraine anymore and all that shit, right?
Oh, you're right.
Like, I mean, I feel like they've already accepted the fact, like, years and years ago that, you know, shit's not great here in Ukraine. And now they were just more so, we want to move on from this, is what I assume they're thinking. Not specifically like, oh, well, we want our old life back, right? I feel like that, I think they've kind of already accepted that's over. There's no old life. How many
Ukrainians have you spoken to?
Not a lot, but I'm assuming some things.
The assumption.
Why? Do you think it's incorrect?
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever spoken to a Ukrainian person.
No, just in general. Like, if you know someone from, like, I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically Ukrainian. It could be like Syrian. It could be like fucking South Korean shit. It could be any of that stuff. It's the same thing, right?
I've not spoken to a North Korean before.
But yeah, I just feel like that's probably true. They're just probably trying to move on from that shit.
Probably. I mean, they want a happy life, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I mean, I just put myself in that shoes. I was like, yeah, I just want to fucking move on from that shit and just make a different life. But anyways, other than that, it was just part hunting. I feel like I've promised too many things in the last like 2 weeks. People asking me about shit, and then now my calendar's a little bit booked for like the next 2 months. I'm like, fuck.
I was thinking that,
I want to do this.
I was like, wow. I have 2 social things with Alvin. This is kind of nuts.
I was like, dude,
this guy's going crazy.
I said yes to so many things recently. I was like, I don't know if I should have said yes to these things. I was like, I'm kind of having second thoughts.
Social battery is.
I was like, I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. But also, some is just my own shit. Like, there's a bunch of car shows coming in, and there's like back-to-back weekends. And I'm going to all of them, so I was like, oh, that'd be sick. I was like, I have to get the tickets now, so then I already pre-booked that shit.
The tickets expensive?
Not that bad. It's like between $10 to $20.
Oh,
it's not expensive at all. Cheap. Yeah. So I'm going to both. One of them's like $16. One of them's $20 right now. But I think,
does it go up in price the closer?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So I mean, if you guys want to go, that'd be sick.
I've been to a car show once, actually.
Yeah, I just want to get some inspiration while I'm there. Maybe meet some people, meet some like-minded not just kidding. Some like-minded car enthusiasts or something like that to learn some shit from.
I just want to learn how to drift.
Learn how to drift? I think you need a drift car first.
Yeah, really?
That's #1 priority. Get a drift car.
I don't think you can drift very safely in an SUV.
You could try.
It's gonna flip.
I could try.
Nah, dude, if you're in Saudi, that's all they do.
I could try.
They're fucking they go on 2 wheels on the side and they just drive down the road. Christ. You've never seen that?
Man can try.
Let's see. Middle
right now.
Yeah. Wow.
Middle East SUV.
It'd be a lot easier if it was winter time.
Winter?
Yeah.
Isn't that less control?
Slide on the ice. It's safer on the engine, on the machine.
Oh,
that's not true. He's telling you lies right now. Yeah, they do this all the fucking time. They just fucking go on 2 wheels on the side of the SUV and they try to stand outside of it. And people fall out of it all the time and die. But
I'm sure that looks dangerous.
They do it all the time. It's like a fucking Middle East Saudi thing. They literally tip the car. Like, they get people to go on one side. Like, they literally push it and then the car also
go
like
and then they go.
Yeah, and then they start tipping and they just try to balance on it and just drive straight and people like go out of the SUV. Be like, look at me, I'm so cool. In Arabic.
That's nuts. What the fuck?
Yeah. They do it all the time. It's crazy. I don't want to do it, but I'd love to go there and see. And they have some crazy I don't know if it's called like sand duning or some shit, but they'll try to drive their SUV up like a really tall sand dune. And like 80% of them won't make it, but it's like a whole thing they do at night.
Are cars really cheap there?
No, they're just really rich.
Yeah. There's no
like it's Saudi.
Income tax, bro.
It's Saudi. They have so much fucking money.
There's no tax there, bro.
They're like, oh, I'll just grab my other Lamborghini or some shit.
All of Saudi? I thought it was just Dubai.
Here, let me see. Saudi.
Jesus Christ.
Sand dune climb? That's what it's called?
They said race. Right, race.
No, it's not really a race. Okay.
They had a racing thing.
It's like they literally just mod the shit out of their cars, and then at nighttime,
cars, aren't
they just try to go up a sand dune. But it's really fucking hard to go up a sand dune. Dude, they don't do it just on monster cars. Like, their favorite is probably the Toyota Land Cruiser.
Toyota Camry.
Dude, their Toyota Land Cruiser are insane. Like, I feel like their stock of like Toyota Land Cruiser, I think the other Suzuki SUV, they just need something really rugged.
Suzuki in so long.
Suzuki.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick though. Yeah, it's very intense. Very intense.
So
Anyways,
this is your final step. You learn how to
I have no
build
interest.
parts, and then you go to Saudi.
I have no interest in this. Like, I think the final step for me is like turboing some sick car or something like that.
Turboing a sick car.
Yeah. Or like getting a GTR or something like that would be sick. That'd be cool. This is like maybe like a 10-15 year goal is to like slowly keep doing this until I like slowly trade up to better and better cars and then eventually have like a old GTR. I don't find as much joy having like a brand new car because it's like I didn't do any, like I made money to get it, but if I got like an old shitter car and I turned it into something really nice, I would feel more joy in that because like I did it. Like I, went through the steps of turning this into something. Whereas if like I just bought like a Nissan GTR, then I'd be like, oh, this is a really, really cool car, but there's no sentimental or emotional attachment to this, right? It's just a really nice car, right? Yeah, I could fucking out drag race everyone in this probably, but I didn't do anything, right? But if I took a Civic and I put like a K series engine and turbo into it, it's like fucking 600 horsepower now. That'd be sick. That'd be badass.
What most people do.
And it's probably realistically cheaper than buying a GTR at the end of the day. And it's like the cool part is like the fact that if anything not super major broke on it, I could probably just fix it and then it'll be just back and running.
Sick.
Yeah. That's the goal at least. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Life catches
the
you.
race. And then I'll be the one with the flag.
You'll be the girl in the middle.
Butch takes off his bikini. All right, Butch, how has life been? Last we spoke, let's give a recap to everyone. You were debating about your life and school and how things were going. And then since then, you literally have dropped off the face of the world.
Hey, not drop off. Okay.
When's the last message you got from him?
Okay, whoa. Surprisingly,
I replied to Billy this
Viv,
yeah.
Viv had an all-time record of when she replied back to me.
Oh yeah.
3 months was her all-time record, I think.
I forget
Since the last time I texted her, and then she replied everything back.
I forget.
Okay, the last time you sent anything to me was telling me happy birthday on my birthday, which I really appreciate.
Boom.
Wait, Billy, that's a lie.
And then before that, the last time we had any even relevance of a conversation was pre-December.
All right, Billy, let me read our message times, okay? Tuesday, March 17, March 10, March 8, March 5, March 4, February 26.
But was there a conversation?
23, 22, 21, December 8. Not too bad.
Wait, was it wait, you're saying he hasn't dropped off the face of the road for you?
A little bit, but like,
were there like
these times are not too bad.
Wait, are you talking about your response time?
Yeah.
Oh no,
no, like his responses, my responses back and forth.
Her responses are crazy sometimes.
What do you mean?
I thought mine was bad. I thought mine was bad. Mine sometimes goes to like a week or two.
Yeah.
Hers is like a month.
Oh,
or like 2 months.
You just have to lower your expectations.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
mine's pretty low.
I was like, okay, well, I'll just.
I reply in my head.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh,
I also reply in my head, but I don't take that long to put it in text.
Yeah. If it's urgent, I would send multiple. And she knows. But if it's not urgent, it's like, oh, I don't want this conversation right now.
Oh, I'm like, okay, if it's urgent and I need a response or we're trying to communicate actual information, then I'll respond because I'm like, oh, I need to get this,
Yeah.
And if it's like a chat, then I'm like,
I'll wait it out.
You.
I'll wait it out.
No, I'm like,
do I need anything? Did you need anything? No, fuck you.
I'm like, let me marinate on this. I'll respond when I have time, and I'll think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, and then it kind
and then 3 months
it comes in and out of my head.
Yeah, just be like, I just had a kid. 3 months later, congrats. Interesting.
Yeah.
Not urgent.
I was talking to a friend the other day about if this is like my worst habit about not responding to people, and I think it is.
I think being late's worse, to be honest.
I think I'm a lot better at being late.
Yeah, you are, but not. I think if you were to say like just in general, what is the worst? I would say I would rather have someone respond late than be late.
Oh yeah.
You got both traits.
I'm like on time most of the time now.
She's getting better. She's getting there. It just depends. It's like priorities,
I got here at the same time as you, Billy.
Actually, I was sitting out there for like 5 minutes.
Why? You should.
Because I was finishing watching my my YouTube video before I came in.
Why did you start a YouTube video before you came in? Is that the bigger question? You're like, I just got to my destination.
It was playing while I was on.
Wait, you were watching a video while you were driving?
I was listening, not watching. Listening.
Okay, fair enough.
What video was it? Porn.
Don't expose me like that, okay? Wait, do I actually?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
But anyways, Butch, how's life been? So since the last time we talked to you, you were making some life decisions.
Yeah.
How's your life been now?
I got
Shit.
nothing. I got nothing.
But you're still in school?
No.
Oh, okay.
I dropped out of that. I'm free.
Honestly, school's
I
overrated.
genuinely support it.
Yeah,
Thank
me
you.
too. I just think it's not for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Thank
there's
you.
no point in taking classes if it's not something that you actually want to do.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you're generally just wasting money.
Thank you.
So what's your thought process now? I mean, there might be some plans, maybe not. It's okay if you don't have plans.
Find a
right away.
sugar mama. My
Okay.
original plan.
Yeah, but that's long term.
Do some drugs.
That's
no,
long
wait.
term.
Oh, that too? Drug
You have
practice?
some
That's
short term,
long-term.
mid-term plans?
Well, I'm going on vacation, so.
No, that's good, dude. To be honest, like taking a real break. Not like I feel like when you graduate, you just worked. But like actually taking a break and be like, hey, I'm gonna take a month off to go somewhere, for
Yeah.
example. I feel like that's kind of refreshing. Because when I graduated, that's what I did twice. Like I did that the first time I graduated, I took like a 6-week vacation. And then the second time I graduated, I went to Vietnam with my parents for a month. I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's kind of nice having that separation. It's like, okay, I'm going to actually enjoy my life. Like fully enjoy it for this 1 month period. And not worry about like what I'm going to do, what's working, whatever. Just enjoy it. And then from there, it's like a clean break. You can say like, okay, that time's over previous to this. Now I can, think about this shit later after this is done.
I feel like it also gives you a perspective in like where you step away from your little life in Edmonton and you have more of a bigger perspective of the world and all the possibilities there are and all the different lives that people live.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, actually.
What's the plan? Can you show us your itinerary?
Well, I'm going to Vietnam for like 7 days.
Only 7 days?
7-8 days. I'm only there for 3 weeks. So I have 3 places I'm going to, actually.
Okay.
That's why I have to divide it up. Vietnam for 7 days, mainly to see family there.
Wait, hold up. Before you keep going, why are you limited to 3 weeks?
Oh, that's what my siblings and I like agreed on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're like, okay, we're just gonna all go there at the same time and come back at the same time. My
Yeah.
parents are gonna stay there for another like 6 weeks instead, but we're only gonna be going on vacation for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm only going to Vietnam for 7 days, and then I believe I'm going to.
You believe?
I don't remember the exact
Words?
dates. Huh?
Like, did you buy the tickets already?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I just don't know exact dates. I just can't remember.
Oh,
the
yeah.
exact
But,
dates.
like, you're going...
Yeah. I'm going to Hong Kong for like 4 or 5 days.
Oh, yeah, that's solid.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hit up Taiwan last
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
How long are you in Taiwan for?
for like 8 days.
That's unnecessarily long, in my opinion.
really?
Dude,
I'm surprised Hong Kong isn't longer.
No. I think Hong Kong should be longer than Taiwan, in my
Really?
opinion. Yeah.
I was told that you don't have to be in Hong Kong for that long.
Taiwan's pretty fucking boring, to be
Oh,
honest.
really?
There's, like, 3 things to do, and then you're done.
Oh.
Like, this whole island. I was like, why does China even want this? There's, like, 3 things to do here, and then that's it.
Yo, there's this one village about cats.
Oh,
Oh.
I saw that.
Oh. You can just spend a whole day there.
That sounds dumb.
You're like
Are you going to eat them or
something?
something? How could you spend a whole day there? What are you going to eat?
No.
The cats.
That's what I'm
Cats.
thinking right
I
now.
love cats. I'm allergic to cats, but I love cats.
I love cats too.
Yeah, so in my opinion, Taiwan, they have that Spirited Away town.
Oh yeah. We're gonna hit up that one too. Actually,
That's like a solid half day.
Yeah.
Because like you kind of go in the morning and then you're kind of done at like 5 or 6 p.m. And then you got Taipei 101, which is just a really tall tower.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got night markets. There's like 3 big night markets.
yeah.
You can go 1 a night. That's 3 nights. Like 4 days, 5 days, you're done.
No, we gotta hit up a nightclub there.
Oh, I actually went to a nightclub when I was in Taiwan.
Was it
Oh, is
cool?
it?
Is it?
It was boring as fuck for
Oh.
me.
Oh, okay.
It was okay. It was in my period of like trying
Do
new
you
shit.
do you think Billy would have fun feel like Billy parties differently than you.
Yeah, 100%. So I went with a walking tour. So they have these walking tours where it's just free. It's just like an English. I didn't need an English guide, but I was like, oh, it's free walking tour. I'm just gonna like join them. And then at the end of the walking tour, they just went to a club. So I was like hanging out there with a bunch of foreigners.
He's like, sorry, I gotta start my shift.
He just fucking wrote you straight to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. I bet. Yeah, maybe some other club.
I'm a promoter. Thanks for coming, guys. You really helped me meet my quota.
I actually think you would probably try it. What I would do if I was you is I would hit up all the dating apps while you're there.
Oh,
Like in all of those cities, in like Vietnam, and Hong Kong,
right?
and yeah, like you, regardless if you like smash or not, regardless, you'll meet like some locals where you can be like, oh, where's the best restaurant in this area, and they'll probably tell you because it's a very like non-intrusive question, right? It's like I'm not asking for your fucking like other shit. I'm just asking like, what do you like to eat around this area, right? So that's what I did a lot, and it was pretty easy. Wait, what were you saying?
No, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Yeah.
For dessert, you know, this dessert.
Yeah.
This dessert.
Yeah, I had some kind of close calls in Taiwan. Taiwan most, I think. I think Taiwan and Hong Kong when I was in Asia was like the highest hit rates. Hit rates as in like getting
Bam.
talking to girls and shit.
Oh,
Bam.
Getting matches and talking to them and actually like meeting people there. Yeah. Japan not so much. Japan they don't really like to
They're very
they don't like to talk to foreigners and shit.
Oh, really?
And so is Korea. I feel like Korea wasn't that great.
yeah, they're very like
Korea's very.
Yeah. I'm like, what do you want me to do? You want me to beat you?
Okay.
But Hong Kong and Taiwan, they're pretty open to that stuff, so it's cool. That's what I would do as you, because like you can just go to these random like hole in the wall that are really good to eat, but you won't know unless
Like
you
a
know.
glory hole.
You could do that
food
too.
glory hole.
You could do that too, Butch. You could do that too.
Hit one in every city.
Actually, you know what I would have suggested? If I could plan it, I would do Taiwan first because you're still jet lagged, but they have like these really good breakfast spots that are open at like 5 a.m. But you're already jet lagged, so you're already waking up at like 4 a.m.
Man. You told me a little too late.
Yeah. You didn't even tell me you were going until now.
Fudge. I mean, I pointed out the last time.
You said you might go.
I'm sure anywhere in Asia would have spots that open really early, though.
No, but like Taiwan's like breakfast shit is pretty infamous. They're like congee and they're like it's like yao tiu, but they put a bunch of shit with it and they cook it all together.
Seen it.
Yeah.
And they put
That's like my main.
Is to eat?
Yeah, because I always watch these like shows, like Chinese shows about delicacies, like food.
Delicacies,
just like different cultural foods, like. And then I always wanted to try it, but this is the one time I get to go and then try it.
When you said delicacy, I was like, dude, what's wrong with rice?
How come you're not going to China?
Yeah.
We couldn't fit it in.
He's racist.
Couldn't fit it in.
That's his favorite place.
He's racist.
Number one.
I mean, they're both pretty close. Hong Kong, Taiwan. You can't say they're not China.
My parents want to hit up my parents want to hit it up next year.
I feel like China's pretty different from. I've never been.
They are.
But the culture is very different from Hong Kong and Taiwan.
But we'll also get banned if we say it's not China. Yeah.
Gonna hit these places up and
dude, that's exciting. Actually, my favorite thing with Hong Kong is like going to all the islands.
Boat.
Yeah, going to the islands is pretty fun. So like almost every morning we went to a different island to hike. It was pretty fun.
Oh, I remember that there was this. I keep seeing it. It's like this one elevator, the like, tallest elevator.
Oh, the
escalator or
It's in
whatever.
Hong Kong.
It's
in Hong Kong.
no, like a tram.
Is
It's
it
not the
Hong Kong?
tallest. Yeah, it's the
Japan.
fucking it's the peak. Hong Kong Peak is what it's called, I believe.
There's a Hong Kong. There's one in Hong Kong. And there's one in Taiwan.
Yeah, Hong Kong Peak tram. You can take this up. It's pretty cool. There's a Burger King midway. We ate there.
Oh, you're gonna go to Disneyland?
Huh? Oh, you know what? That's one of the.
No, you should go to Hoi Wong Gong Yun, the Asian version of Disneyland. Like their version of it.
You know what? I'll put that in the itinerary.
Or in Japan too.
I'm not going to Japan.
I know,
He
but-
doesn't like. It's Ocean Park, yeah.
Oh,
Ocean
yes,
Park
yes,
is the
you're right.
Asian version, and then Disneyland's obviously Disneyland.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this one.
Wait, have you been to Disneyland before?
No.
Oh, really? Yeah, you should go to Disneyland.
It was magical. I felt like
It's
a
pretty
child
fun.
when I went with Alvin.
Yeah.
Do
Do you like rides?
I do.
Does your siblings like rides?
I think so.
Oh, you guys are gonna have a blast there. Yeah, you should definitely go.
Say less. I'm gonna hit that spot. Ocean Park.
Either Ocean Park or Disney. Like Disneyland is like if you've never been to Disneyland, I would probably suggest Disneyland. But
The
it's gonna be
theme
up to you.
is so cool.
Hitting it up. Hitting it up.
You see some Chinese Mickeys and some Chinese Minis.
The eyes different?
No, they're just as big, which is weird.
Finland?
Okay, like for real? Some Asian people actually have like huge freaking eyes.
That's what they're.
And some
that's what
Caucasian
they're,
people have
that's what they
small
want.
eyes.
Isn't
That's what
that
they
a
want.
very
Like naturally.
like in Korea they have that surgery law, right? To
I
make
mean,
their
like
eyes bigger?
naturally though. Like
Oh.
there's
You'd be
Caucasian
surprised.
people that have smaller eyes too.
Yeah, there are.
They all
They're
want
called
the
Asians.
double.
There are secret informants.
Do you have double eyelids, Billy?
I have one.
Oh,
Are you gonna come back with 2?
We'll find out.
how many do you
We'll see.
Oh
want?
shit.
We'll
Oh
see.
shit.
Huh?
How many do you want?
Give me like 4. 4 is a bad number actually. Give me like
Oh
6.
yeah, you're right.
So, pretty excited for this trip then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get to leave
When-
in 2 weeks. I think 2.5 weeks.
When are you going?
10th. The 10th.
Ooh, I'm going 8th. Fuck, so close.
Oh,
We could have been at the
exciting.
airport together.
Damn it. We did. It's my fault. My fault. My bad. Yeah.
Billy, just go to the airport and hang out there for
For 2 days.
Crazy.
Just hang out there for 2 days.
Crazy. Yeah.
What's has anything else been on your mind about like your after schooling stuff? After you went through this one saga in your life of school.
Saga. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a saga?
Like a
I
plot.
know, but what's the official definition of it?
Fucker, you think I'm Webster? Saga is a long story, account, or sequence of events. Yeah.
I would have said that. I thought there was more of a detailed definition to it.
I mean, I think, like, what are you thinking? Like, you're thinking something more or less than this current definition?
Cool Urban Dictionary. Didn't know everything.
More.
More? I think you're thinking about epic. Not like this, not a poem. But it's like, usually when someone says like a really long and crazy story, especially in crosswords, they use the word epic for it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So like, you could say Lord of the Rings was like a trilogy, like the first set of books, or you could say it was an epic, like that.
I did not know that was you can actually use epic like that.
Yeah, it's not just fucking epic games and Fortnite and shit. Yeah, there's
Epic.
more. There's more to epic.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about like just a really cool story. But anyways, what's on your mind on your next path, Butch?
Drugs.
All right.
What kind of
you're
drugs
selling
I
them?
could
Or
take?
you're-
What kind of drugs I could take before I've had enough? No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Right now I'm just working because I got
Still at
Yeah.
the convention
Yeah,
center?
yeah.
Okay.
just for now, just until I figure out something. But it's I don't know. It's quite chill at the moment, but I don't want to be too chill. I want to figure something out like soon, kind of.
Can we throw some suggestions?
Yeah. What's that?
I want this might be typical or stereotypical or just typical, but
Yeah.
teach English in China I think would be really good for you.
Oh, I've heard
Like
that
a 4 to 8
multiple
month term
Oh,
where you're
yeah.
teaching
I've heard
English
that
there,
multiple times.
especially you with your obsession with the Chinese people because you're
Mhm.
racist.
What?
Is
I don't see
I
them
think is
racist,
okay. What do you think is the best race?
Gotcha.
I love all races.
not
But what about
equally
them,
though.
What about them all?
I hate them all equally, except one.
Okay, I think that's the literal term for racism. But anyways, yeah, I
Call him Bitler.
okay. Let's do brainstorm session. That's idea number 1. What do you guys think of that one? And then we'll move on to another idea. But yeah, I think, dude, I feel like you teaching English in China. First of all, higher chance of you finding your sugar mama. Second of all, like I said, you're racist and you love China people and Chinese stuff.
You know, there's like a
I
standard
think
with
Billy will miss his family too much
You think so?
and feel too far away. If
Dude,
you
you're
do
still-
that long,
It's only 8 months or 4 to 8 months, I think. You're going to.
come back.
It's kind of like you don't want to get into a state of paralysis by analysis. You don't want to keep thinking of what you want to do.
Yeah.
You want to kind of like do something and then use that as a lesson for the next thing you want to do. But not doing something, people think it's less risky, but then you're losing time, which is something people don't think about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something to make myself. I've been thinking about ways to make myself productive, and going to the gym was one of them. I was consistently going to the gym like 3 times a week at some point until I hurt my finger, of course.
That sounds like an excuse. You can still like squat.
Yeah, I actually thought about going back.
You want hook grips? I bought hook grips because when I hurt my finger, I couldn't use my grip properly, and these hook grips hook to your wrist, and it's literally like a hook. So you don't really need to hold on to it at all. You just like latch it on, and you can just.
Oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try it.
All right, I'll bring it sometime.
We'll see when I come back. Maybe next week.
Oh, are you going to? Oh, I'll see you on Sunday.
Monday.
Are you going to a laser tag thing?
I can't make it with this leg.
You're right. You weren't one of the people that said yes.
I can't. That's the only reason why I can't say yes. Unfortunately, I'm not in it for extracurriculars these days.
I'll stop by your house before. That thing's in the north side.
You know, I see you next week, right?
For what?
Friday.
Oh yeah. It's like okay. Easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started going back to the gym.
Yep. Consistently. I was going one day in, one day off. And it's tough sometimes. Oh. I go every single time I go to the gym, I always hit up the legs. Because I'm mainly there for my legs.
Wait, why?
You look like Hulk.
Huh?
Did you do your arms and shit?
I do. Okay, so what happens is whenever I go, I do legs and another body part.
Oh yeah, that's what I do every day.
Yeah.
I squat every day.
Yeah.
But you can still grow everywhere else.
Yeah. I hit up a different body part each time. Yeah. So I'll do like legs and then like let's say biceps, or then let's say legs and then shoulder and chest. Yeah.
So back to the teaching English in China. You should apply. Like I think you have to apply like now, or maybe even a little bit before now, if you want to do it soon.
I know a couple people that actually did that. Not in China specifically, but in a few places.
Oh, it'd be wild if you did in Africa.
South
My
Africa.
one cousin, she taught English in Korea for I think it was like 2 years, like the maximum you can keep extending your visa or whatever.
Yeah.
And then one of my really close friends, she did that for 2 years in Taiwan actually.
Oh, it must be boring.
She actually really liked it.
Really? She really likes Taiwan.
Yeah.
To each their own, I
But
guess.
she's Korean, so she didn't like understand anything.
Oh. Okay. Like, so your non-Korean friend went to Korea to teach English, and then your Korean friend went to Taiwan. Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Hey man,
They
different
both
cultures.
really liked it.
Different cultures.
Taiwan's actually very close to both Japan and Korea because it's like kind of in between. So like it used to be colonized by the Japanese,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of like Japanese influence there.
Japanese.
Like their building and culture and all that shit's very Japanese influence. Like they definitely stuck their dick
like
in
the
that
tea house?
place. Yeah.
Mm.
Japan definitely inseminated the fuck out of that. It made it very Japanese. Like they have like onsens. They have onsens very similar to Japan. But yeah, like I think you should definitely teach. I mean, I just think it's like you don't need a lot of experience, and you can just go and do it. And like you can't find a Chinese sugar mama if you're nowhere near them.
That's right. But they have a standard.
Yeah.
In China, it's called Gao Fu Shuai.
Okay. Well,
So it means Gao is like tall.
Okay.
So that they want like their standard is 180 centimeters.
Okay. Tell me wear high heels. Okay.
Okay. Fu means rich.
Okay. If you're finding a sugar mama, is it necessary for you to be rich if you're finding a sugar mama?
That's true.
Yeah.
And then Shuai is handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, that's just a general one, no?
What's shrine Cantonese?
I don't know actually.
I don't know.
I want to say the word. I don't think it's right though.
What is it?
I think it's sok, but I think it's like that's like it's direct from Mandarin to Cantonese, but then that they don't use it in that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, no. Lang Zai.
Yeah. It's like in Mandarin they use shema a lot, right?
Yeah.
But then in Cantonese you never say someone say like samo, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like completely different words they're using. Right?
You're right.
But anyways, but isn't that just like a normal
I said
standard? It's not a specific standard for sugar mamas.
That's true.
I feel like sugar mamas want like a power dynamic. They want their partner to not have that much money.
That's the whole point. A sub?
Yes. I mean, if he's looking for a sugar mama, I feel like
joke, guys. Until it's not a joke.
Isn't that the whole point? If you're purposely
all the power to you,
if you're specifically trying to find someone like a sugar mama or sugar daddy, then you kind of have to be in some way. Or for sure in one way.
I can see a girl being like a dom and then being like, yeah, you have to listen to me and give me money.
Yeah, but then the money part would be not the dom part, right? Like she'd have to be submissive in that sense, no?
Oh yes.
Right, because like it's not like it's her money, right? So she'd have to like still do things to earn the money, quote unquote, right? So that means she has to be submissive in that sense of getting the money. But yeah, in like the relationship wise, yeah, she could be a dominatrix in the sex wise and shit. But one aspect of it, you must be a sub, right?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a sugar mama, I assume in general you'd have to have some sub in you, one way or the other.
Oh,
unfortunately.
You're looking for a sugar mama? If you make a dating profile, can you just say
I'm looking for sugar mama specifically?
Yeah, I have a sweet tooth.
That's weird too, because it's like, no offense, but you don't look that different from all the Chinese people there.
Be special.
But why would they pick you? Other than selling your green card, though. That is something.
Yes. That's huge.
Yes. Yeah, you could sell your green card.
That's huge.
I have a huge.
You can sell your green card, have kids, get them to sell their green cards, and just have a green card industry.
Oh my god, you're rich.
Make more kids.
Sell more. This is my new calling.
All right, what's another suggestion for Butch? How about you? What would you suggest yourself to do?
Actually, one of our friends had this business idea that she wants to start up, and I think this is like a really cool business idea.
Oh yeah,
it's like opening up a cat cafe, but like a Japanese style cat cafe.
You have a guy cuddle you on the side.
No, it's like the
Are
Japanese.
You the male maid.
No.
Wait, is that allowed in Canada? Like,
I don't know.
Like AHS, do they allow that shit? Do they allow a cat?
Cafe?
Yeah.
They have cat cafes.
Oh, they have cat cafes?
Yeah, cat cafes here.
I didn't know that.
We do.
I
thought they have an issue with like animals and food, like the two kind of being next to each other.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Like pets and food, like next to each other.
Like, I can see that.
Yeah, like I think some places you can't have your dog in the restaurant, right? They can sit in the outside patio, but they can't
maybe
be in
they
the restaurant.
Pass a certain
Shit,
requirement because that's their business model. But there's a couple.
Okay. I had no idea. That's all.
Yeah, I think that's just a cool business idea.
Oh.
I don't know if we're actually gonna go forward with it, but it's a pretty cool business idea.
Yeah.
Gonna get a bunch of cats. In the cafe.
Yeah. Put in the cafe. I think it's like I can't remember how is it different than here though. You want to switch it up?
What do you mean?
Like a Japanese cat cafe?
Wait, what's the difference between a Japanese cat cafe and a non-Japanese cat cafe?
That's what he's asking.
That's what I'm asking for.
Oh. No, like you have the idea. What's the fucking difference? What's the idea? What's the business idea that's so different from a Japanese
the idea
cafe?
is like it's her idea. Obviously.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like she wants to open up like a Japanese cat cafe, and she's telling me like, yeah, I want a Japanese one. I don't want like the one that we have here.
Is this appropriating someone's culture?
No, like is the difference you just serve Japanese food? Is that the difference?
No. I think it's the way the layout for the animals for the animal. I think actually.
I don't know what you want me to search.
What are images?
Go to
Japanese
videos.
Or videos. Okay.
Here's an image of a Japanese cat cafe. It looks like a cafe with cats. But Japanese people are in it. Okay, so let me now search a Canadian cat cafe. Oh my god, they look the same. But with Canadians in them. That's my question, Butch. What is the difference?
I couldn't tell you. It was not my idea, okay?
Hey guys, I have an idea. You want to do a live call with this friend? Call them and just be like, I have one question. What is a Japanese cat cafe?
And what does it differ from
I think her idea is because she went to Japan and then she's gone to the cat cafe there and she likes the idea that they have there compared to here.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
But what's
right,
I've never been to Japan, guys.
Call her up.
Yeah,
I don't think she wants to be on this show, guys.
Oh, I'm very curious because it feels like it's the exact same concept, but I could be wrong. It's just maybe they serve Japanese food instead. Like you get a little takoyaki instead of a biscuit or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
wearing
trying
a
to
maid outfit, and then you know,
all the girls there has to have big ass titties.
Maybe they have a bidet in their toilet instead of our normal toilets.
Shh, that's high quality.
That's pretty good one.
That's quality.
I feel like
there.
if there's a reputable bidet vendor here, I think they would make a decent amount of money. I think people are turning their minds to bidets.
Business idea, Billy.
Yeah.
Bidets.
Sell bidets.
Import bidets
Sell
from
some
Japan.
high quality bidets. Unfortunately, the low quality bidets, it's all over Amazon, so I don't think you can beat that right now.
Marketing.
But some high intensity Japanese bidet.
High intensity.
I have to import that.
By
Intense do you
Tenga.
want the water?
By Tenga.
It has a Tenga attached to it that comes out.
Sheesh. It's like an option. Us option, you know.
Plugs your ass after.
Would you like more than just a poop? Would you like a reverse poop? Okay. All right, Viv. What's your suggestion? What would you do if you could advise Butch in his time of need?
In my time of need, I'm lost.
Do you know what you know how earlier I was describing this concept of the why?
Yeah.
What do you think yours is? And also, Alvin, what do you think yours is?
Jesus.
I feel like it's sometimes a role that fits you isn't always what you initially think, or you might not know it exists until you're kind of submerged into it. And sometimes it doesn't have to be exactly what you're looking for as long as it fits this why concept.
This is a tough question. We're gonna have to think about this one.
Let me think. My why? I don't know. It's probably like something along the lines of like creating cool shit.
Sounds about right.
Pretty close to that, to be honest. Like I could probably refine it, but if you were to say off the top of my head, it's probably like creating cool stuff. Like developing my skills to create cool stuff, but that's into creating cool stuff. And cool stuff could also be like it's so general, but
developing your skills to create cool stuff is like feels like a more complete concept.
Yeah, it's like creating like really cool stuff. And it's hard because like cool is different for everyone, but I think there's something universal that you can kind of see. So if someone created like a Picasso like painting, regardless if you're a master at art or not, you could say like, oh, that's a cool shit that they created, right? And I'm just taking art as one example, but I feel like you can spread that to like everything, right? So like, oh, I designed this, one UI interface that does all this stuff. Oh, that's cool shit, right? That's in computers, right? Or I created this really cool recipe for brisket. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Because I feel like the more you know about it, like it doesn't sound like much, but then the more you learn even a little bit about that subject matter, then you suddenly realize like, oh, that's really cool shit, right? Like when you eat at a restaurant, you're like, this tastes really good. But the more you know about food and cooking, the more you can even enjoy it further. But that first step of, oh, that tastes really good, that's already like universal. So I feel like creating cool shit is a very universal thing. So it's like if I, for example, rebuilt my car, regardless if you're into cars or not, if I showed you like, oh, this was what it was before and this is what it was now, they'll be like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Right. So I just think like in general, I just always want to create cool shit.
I can see that. I can see how that also applies to like engineering too.
Yeah. Engineering, like even for me, again, it's hard because like when you know more about the subject, the more you realize how difficult it is. So like even in my work right now, oh, I'm doing this design for piping and shit. And a lot of people say, oh, that's just whatever. But then the more you know how difficult it might be and how successful I may be able to get, and then that outcome, you'd be like, oh, like if you knew that industry, you'd be like, oh shit, that's pretty cool that he knows how to do all this and he did that, right? So I don't know. Like if I were to sum it up to like very plain raw words, it'd just be like create cool shit. Yeah. And I think that's almost everything. Like if I had a kid, I'd want them to be cool too. So, but like in their own way, right? And I feel like you can only control what you can control. So if I had a kid, I'd be like, oh, I'd try to introduce him to cool shit. And that's the most I can control, right? Whatever that person turns into, a little bit is nurture, a little bit is nature, right? And I can only control the nurture part, so then I'll control that as best I can, right? But that would be like everything. I believe everything in my life would be revolved around that concept. How about you, Butch? Think of anything? Chinese models? Cultural endeavor? That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Like some people are really into like history and shit, and they want to learn more about a culture just because of that. Like, could you like just imagine this? Like, you could have not just a person, but an entire department of a school dedicated to specifically Chinese culture, for example, or specifically like North American culture, right? As in like the history of the natives and all the stuff that's happened there, or
Like
specifically
a social studies teacher.
well, no, but like there's like literally an entire department in a university
like native studies
would be like
literally one
devoted to that. But that's just one example. Like there's an entire university or entire divisions of university dedicated to like Norwegian culture, right? It's literally the history of Norwegian people and their culture.
I'm gonna be really blunt here. If you take that as a degree, what do you do with it after?
You convince a bunch of government people to give you money to keep learning it and teaching other people it. That's about it.
So everyone that takes that degree should become a teacher?
Not real. Something like if you learn a lot about history, what's the point of learning about history if you don't apply it to anything, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So a part of it is you can apply it to teaching or educating other people, but like people who learn the history of like finance, I assume they're really good at current finance because it's changed, but not drastically where the core concepts hasn't, right? Or like if you know someone who knows a lot of the history of engineering, I don't doubt they'd probably be a pretty good engineer themselves too. Right. So yeah, I think that's cool too. I don't know what you want, but just throwing ideas out there, throwing random bombs.
I have an idea, Billy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I think when people think of a career, they think about a 9 to 5 and they think it needs to last them the entire 40, 50 years that they're in the workforce.
Right.
I think that's a very dated way of seeing things, but that's a very common way of seeing things. The way you create an income for yourself doesn't have to be the only way that you create an income for yourself for the entire 40, 50 years. It can even just be the way that you create income for yourself for 10 years or 5 years. And then you can always pivot and find another way. I think that something that's always been a calling to you has been pets or something of the sort. But the reason why you haven't dove into it is because of the ceiling pay for somebody that is not a vet, essentially. I think something that could give you good experience in that sense, but also tell you whether this is something that you really actually want to commit to, or maybe it's just like not good enough in a sense, is if you work in the industry itself. And I always feel like, I know in the health and medical industry, there's some strict protocols that you need to go through to get certain roles. But I do think that getting some experience can still open doors for you, and perhaps you can still be in the field in different ways that you might not know exist. So I would say one suggestion is to try and work some role that exposes you to animals. Like work as maybe even like a front desk at a vet's office, or
a butcher.
I don't know, like an Jesus Christ. Or like, I don't know, like an assistant or something like that. I think that would give you great exposure to an industry that you contemplated for a long time. And maybe when you're in it, you'll be like, this is actually my calling. And while I'm working here, while I'm working here, if I have to take classes, maybe that veterinary clinic will help supplement the fees for your classes, or they'll support you in some other way, or they might just, I don't know if it's possible, but they might just increase your pay or increase your role and your experience because you've just been working there and they know that you're committed. Like there's so many doors that can open for you when you start somewhere new.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good.
Adding on that, it'd be a cool one, a pet groomer.
I've seen some videos. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, right? It's like, try it out. If you hate it, you hate it. But it's like, it's not like I assume, I don't want to disrespect the pet groomers out there. I assume it's not a high level education you need to become a pet groomer. I feel like that's a fair assumption. You just need to know how to do it. You gotta, it's almost like an apprenticeship thing. I feel like there's no like solid course, or maybe there's one solid course and that's it, right? But I feel like most pet groomers just have their own pets and they've groomed them and then they just start grooming other people and then they're all of a sudden they're a pet groomer.
I feel like that would be my best advice. Something that I think is cool though, bouncing off of Alvin's advice, is this one time I was in Calgary and me and my friend were at a bar drinking, and then these guys came to talk to us and we just decided to entertain it. I found out that one of the guys, he created this app, this dog walking app, and that's his main business and his main source of income now. And I was like, oh, what the hell? Like, this is a thing? And he was like, yeah, I just created this system for people to find people to help them walk their dogs for them because they're busy and they're not working from home and they feel bad that their dog's at home all day. So then I have other people who want to make money, and so they sign up. We go through this quick interview process to make sure that these people actually take care of the other people's dogs and shit, and will actually walk their dogs. And we set up this whole like process, and now he has a system set up that makes him money, and he doesn't really have to do much but maintain it.
No
and
Chinese
that's still
allowed,
kind of in the. I know that's far from being hands-on in the pet industry, but I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's solid. Or if you're Chinese, you can only do Chinese people's dog. Just in case, you know. I don't know how good their insurance is, but I'll make sure no random dinner, right?
Get your foot in the door.
Yeah. Shove it in there. I think either or is good, to be honest. I think this might be mean, but I feel like that's what we know best about you is you love China and you love pets.
I think for the pet suggestion idea to expose yourself to an industry, it'd be kind of easier too because of the friend that we have.
Yeah, and distance from China.
Oh, and she could probably help you in some way.
Yeah.
To get experience in that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd let you groom Taro for free.
And also
practice.
Perhaps there's roles in the industry that you don't know exist that might have a better pay and better role, better responsibilities that you might like better.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
I actually had thoughts about like just getting my foot in the door, like in your sense, where like, oh yeah, I should probably go somewhere, get some experience, and like, you know, see what it's like, and then go from there.
Yeah, that'd be wild. If you became like a rancher, that'd be pretty cool too.
What?
A rancher, right? You have like cows and shit growing. That'd be cool. No, you don't think that's cool?
I need like land.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
The barrier to entry is fucking huge.
No, but I assume ranchers need ranch hands.
Land?
Ranchers need ranch hands, which they could hire one. Butch.
Where's he gonna keep these animals?
No, ranchers that already have a ranch need ranch hands to help them maintain
He just
the
wants
ranch.
to deport you somewhere somehow.
You should have put me somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
He's like, I haven't seen you in 3 months.
This is what
Let's
you get.
make it longer.
This is what you get.
I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it sounds like a stretch goal, but damn, that'd be kind of cool life to be a rancher. The good old Midwest dreams.
Hold back.
Yeah.
Lassoing all the cows.
Dude, like nowadays, grass-fed shit is gonna sell so much.
What?
Grass-fed stuff sells so much
I
now.
bet.
So it's like people who are actual non-factory farming ranchers.
Yeah.
I think their shit actually makes. They make just as much as factory farming in terms of like how much people like me would pay, but they get a bigger cut because they're not dealing with all the bullshit with like 5 different middlemen before it gets to your plate, right? So they get to keep all that money of the 5 middlemen, right? And then I feel like depending on how the economy is, but people will value their health a bit more, so they'll think more about like grass-fed shit. So I feel like it's not like gonna be booming like crazy, but I think it's a growing thing.
I've studied this before.
Yeah, right.
I've studied.
And I feel like, do you think it's also growing?
Yeah, it's like more conscious. Like it's like free range chickens versus like cage chickens.
Yeah.
How like the difference in that? Yeah.
Yeah, like there is a very difficult way to have all our meat like that, but let's not think of the cart before the horse, right? Let's think of, okay, what's the small steps you get to there? And the whole point is like, dude, we need Chinese ranchers.
Wait, what
Is
is
step
Chinese ranchers?
I mean, we do a lot of that shit.
Oh.
Or can. It's the whole Futurama, you know? The Amy's parents are ranchers in Mars, right?
I remember, yes.
They're just naturally good at that. They're billionaire tycoons too. Yeah, that'd be cool. No, that's right. I think most things in animal or being a butcher would be kind of cool.
I have
Your name is
another
Butch.
Live up to my name.
I have an idea. Do you like environmental stuff, right?
Yeah.
Don't do it, Viv. That's so
What?
gay. I don't believe in climate change.
I know.
I was going to say that perhaps there is some teams that work with the government of Edmonton or Edmonton,
city of Edmonton?
City of Edmonton, yeah, City of Edmonton, like City of Edmonton rule that works with the environment or helping trees or studying the community trees, the people that redesign Harlock Park. I feel like that could be a role that you would like to.
I think you need an
environmental science.
Yeah, you need a degree
or
in
environmental
I've
engineering.
actually looked into that. You actually need like a degree.
Yeah.
Environmental
Plus,
studies.
the amount of degrees coming out of these universities nowadays, I'm sure it's not hard for them to find people in that field.
That's true. I feel like if you get somewhere close to that team, maybe you can transfer, or if you get close enough, you could tell whoever your hiring team is and be like, yeah, this is my actual goal, or this is where I want to get experience to going.
You could be a landscaper. I think that's not as far of a reach of that compared to that one. But that's really hard work. Being a landscaper is really tough because they just work you like a dog for like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, it's because of their contract, right?
It's just because it's like they have to make all their money in a year within that amount of time.
It's kind of cool where it can take you because my cousin's a landscaper, or he used to be a landscaper.
Yeah.
And he used to do landscaping for people's front yards and stuff. But now he's moved to being a set architect for like TV shows from that experience.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of interesting.
That's cool.
So he built the set for Riverdale and for The Last of Us.
Damn.
And there was a few other ones, which I thought was pretty fucking cool.
Well, there's some big names.
Yeah.
Big shows.
Yeah. That's some luck there, though.
Oh, The 100 was one of them, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even the
100.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, are you into artsy fartsy stuff?
Do I look like I'm into artsy-fartsy stuff?
No, you look like you're into like fashion, maybe. To be honest.
A little bit. I'm a little bit.
Wait, like, are you into artsy fartsy stuff? No. I actually can't answer that legitimately.
No, not really. I thought about it, I was like, am I very artistic? Not really. No.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. They got a different mindset. I don't got that.
Yeah.
I don't see what they see. I don't know what they see. I don't know what they see.
You can't imagine it?
I can't imagine it. Can
So
you?
how's the rest of your life, Billy?
Yeah. You
It's been okay.
meeting any chicks?
No, just been doing drugs.
Damn.
No.
How's that been?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tried a new one
Sick.
recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it all.
What does it rhyme with? Mocaine?
Grenadine is the closest thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I think I do, but I'm not sure.
Well, I'm curious what your experience is.
It's like
is it usually for horses?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, pretty good, right? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How was that?
It's all right. It's not bad. It's like a weird feeling that you get in the very beginning when you're like, you know, and then and it doesn't last very long though.
Oh.
Oh.
It's like you have to like bump.
What's not very long?
It's like
30 minutes is where you rebump.
Isn't that very similar to salvia?
I don't know.
What?
Salvia, you smoke it, right?
Yeah, it's like the shit they put in weed and stuff. It gets you super
No,
fucking.
that's sativa.
Sativa.
No. There's something else. Not.
Salvia is completely different from weed.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong. Is this sativa the one that gets you really like outer dimension high?
That one is salvia.
That's what I was talking.
Yeah, but it's not weed.
Yeah. No, but like it's something that you take like a drug, right? But I think it's legal, right?
I don't think it's legal.
I think it is. Something
really?
with the natives.
It's a native drug.
Yeah, something with the native and it
It
being
looks freaking crazy. It looks scary.
salvia.
Sage of the Diviners.
Oh, it is not elite. It is not legal here, but in I think in the States. Legal status of salvia in the U.S.
It looks really scary.
The legal status of salvia in the U.S. varies, with 29 states having completely banned it and others considering proposals for banning its use. Oh, okay.
Wild.
That means like 20 other states
Are thinking about it.
no have it not banned right now, right?
Yeah, they're thinking about it though.
Having the time of their lives.
But yes, it's an interesting experience. It's all right. So that's whatever.
How's it feel?
Very similar to like kind of like drinking. But I'm also drinking at the same time, so it might
Interesting.
it might
could just be the
overlap,
drinking.
but yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's better than doing other drugs.
But you like drinking, so
That is true. But sometimes, your body just can't take so much of it every week.
So you do harder drugs.
Wait, do you drink every weekend?
No. Of
Should
course not.
should we be concerned here?
No. I have not touched alcohol in a month.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in an hour.
Like it's gonna be in like a solid week.
I almost no. But yes. Oh, actually, never mind.
You fucking liar! I knew it. It's
Wait.
been like 2 weeks or some shit.
It's been a
isn't it?
week.
It's been
Oh
way,
my god.
It has
He has
been a
memory
week.
loss.
Do you
I
is
realized.
it just raves you're going to or something or
No, just small shows.
what? Small shows?
Just shows to see small DJs.
Who's the last DJ you saw?
Bass Jack? No, not Bass Jackers.
Who the fuck?
I don't even remember.
This is
Oh
what
my
people do.
goodness.
They just go every weekend to a random DJ.
Sometimes.
And you don't remember?
Don't remember.
I guess it was not that good.
It was alright.
Damn, clearly my
The one I do remember was Fire.
Who's that?
Bose.
Oh.
He was a good time.
speaker producers.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys.
The Bose.
He was a good time. I think yeah. But yeah.
Do you think you've slowed down or picked up in the last year with going to like DJs and stuff and shows?
Pretty.
Or consistent, stayed about the same?
I think I'll slow down a little bit.
Oh really?
Just a little bit.
Really? Why?
A lot of people just retiring. Like you were retired.
Wait, do you have like a core group that always goes with you?
Yeah, it was one right here.
Oh, the
This one right
DJ
here.
group.
This one right here. Rstar used to always go.
Yeah, but like for the last year, I assume they haven't gone with you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So then, you have a different core group now that you go
I
with?
haven't gone to see a DJ since last August.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't like it anymore.
What? You've changed.
She's moved on.
It's too tiring.
Very tiring. It's very tiring sometimes.
But you have a core group now. That
Not
goes-
really a core group. I really just jump whatever. Like sometimes, like if someone is going, I'm like, okay, I'll go with this person. If the other person's going, I'll go with this person.
Damn.
He's so outgoing.
Butch is a very popular guy.
No, I'm not
You guys
popular.
don't know.
I am not popular.
He's just not popular with the right crowds.
Okay.
More-
Okay.
I mean, if you want to find Chinese sugar mama,
Okay.
you need more
F me too.
Chinese sugar mama groups, no?
F me too.
Yeah, where do you?
Where does one find one?
No. If there are, fuck, there's no way to say this without being kind of racist. Or
Go ahead.
If there's,
You're
where
racist.
do the Chinese people hang out?
Like,
Like the really Chinese people.
isn't that Dream Tea? Weren't there a lot of Chinese workers there?
Yeah, there's a lot of international students there.
Yes, wherever international students are, that's where the money's at. I assume.
Where? What do they do
Dream Tea.
on the weekends though?
Probably
Yeah.
like KTV,
Oh, you're right.
karaoke.
Oh, is that?
Echo. Some people
Oh,
go there.
you're right.
Yeah, some people go there. Some of them do go to shows. It just depends on the DJ. Right? If they know like Bose, they would go to that one because they know it from back there.
Do you have a group chat with a bunch of China people?
No. What?
Oh, like you don't want to be inundated with their international student group.
Not like out of age range.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not pedophilia.
What's your age range really
What's my age range?
for people you date?
5 year.
There?
Older, upper, and lower. I think.
Really? That's it?
I think so.
You
What's
gotta-
yours, Alvin?
I mean, I'm willing to go more.
5 to
Much
6 is where I'm on mine.
I go -5 plus 10.
Plus 10.
I mean, I don't know.
10? No.
Damn.
You know what? I can actually probably go higher up.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
this guy sees.
Okay, how high?
What am I? 27.
So what? 8 is 35.
35.
8.
Probably 8.
You could probably do 10. You're doing 8.
It's probably 20 if you're doing 10.
You're getting a lot closer to, that's the 40
big difference, but 8 and 10. If you're willing to do 8, then
35 is a very good
I feel like
number.
the older you are willing to go, Billy, the more likely you're able to find a sugar mama.
That's true. There's not a lot of rich young kids that are themselves rich. They probably have rich parents,
Yeah.
which is not bad, but that's different.
Tell me I gotta bump up my age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your age range? Yeah. I mean, I feel like mine is pretty reasonable. Mine is 5 plus 10. I think that's a pretty reasonable range. What's your range, Viv?
5, 7 plus.
Minus
5 to 7 plus. No minus at all.
no minus at all?
No.
Wow, that's ageist.
No minus, no equal.
No minus, no equal?
I'll say
Yeah, that's rough.
yeah. 4 to 7 plus.
Yeah.
4 to 7 years older than me, but that's it.
47. Jesus.
4 to 7 years older than me.
So 4 is the minimum. They have to be at least 4 years older.
They'll be 4 years older than you?
How old are you right now?
I don't want to say on the pod.
Okay.
He's a little old, guys.
Damn. Okay. I mean, to each their own.
He's rethinking it.
I mean,
No.
if you were 35, would you not date a 32-year-old?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I wouldn't
really?
do equal my age or younger.
Wow.
I think that might change as you get older.
Yeah,
But
when you
right
start
now-
shriveling up like a prune, there's only so many
Seriously, how old am
options. There ain't much grapes left.
Give us what does it rhyme with?
No, you don't have to tell us your age. I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised that you wouldn't even consider people your age, which is pretty surprising.
Oh, okay. I would do maybe 2.
2 to 7 years older
Yeah.
than you, minimum. Oh, okay.
Max 7?
2 almost feels like it's my age.
You wouldn't even do 10 years older than you?
No, that feels pretty fucking old.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I think it does change with your age.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like when you're 12, you're like, oh, it's only like one. Like,
Yeah,
that's
my
not
age
just
is
one.
crazy.
My age, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's like 3 grades different. That's so much.
Yeah, they're like,
But then-
he's an older boy. He goes to a different school.
Yeah. But then when you're 18, you're like, okay, maybe like plus minus 238. And then when you're like 25, when you're like start to realize that life is kind of hard, you're like, you know what, plus minus 5, let's go. and then a bit longer, you're like, you know what, plus minus 10 is too bad.
I can go with what I got. You know?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get to like pedophile range, it's good.
I feel like you need to give a few years plus for pedophile range, or else it's like,
You mean minus?
You mean minus?
You don't want to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
So
like
you
you
can
need
only
to add a
minus.
few years above like 18. I feel
What do you mean?
like
I'm
if you're like,
confused.
I'm willing to date someone 18 and up, it's like, okay, maybe you should pick like 20 or 22 or
Oh,
some
that's
shit.
what you-
Maybe
okay.
don't just
Oh,
pick them
Yeah,
right when they're fucking legal.
Well, it's a range, right? You're just picking a range, but yeah, yeah, that's true. I agree that
Right to
too.
the picking. Right. He's like counting the days.
Borderline sus, you know.
But that is the thing. Like, I regardless of my age, I wouldn't date anyone younger than 25, just because of the maturity level.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I think I won't date anyone younger than 21. I think 22. 21.
But it is weird because when I started dating Joyce, I was 25 and she was 24.
Mm.
But I was like, it's not too bad.
That's why I wouldn't do anyone my age or younger.
Why? Because
Because I feel like it's
you don't want to be a
hard.
cougar.
I feel like I'll feel like a mom.
Yeah, but when you're, like I said, when you're 35, I feel like a 32-year-old male is not
Not
immature anymore.
That's true. Well, okay, at my age right now, that's how
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel.
yeah,
At
yeah,
this
yeah,
age
yeah.
range.
But yeah, like if I was 40 and still single, I'd be like, yeah, plus minus 10. Fuck it.
Like,
You know what I mean?
plus minus 20.
20. 15.
Like legit. I was like, okay, fuck it. Plus minus 15. Let's do it. Yeah.
You guys ever hear of the saying or the idea that if a guy is in love, he'll act more like a kid, and if a girl is more in love, she'll act more like a mom?
No.
No,
What is
but
that from?
I've never heard
Social
that
media.
saying before, but I can see it.
Is this a new culture or something?
No, it's like if you're more in love, a guy's more willing to be like childish at home. And then if a girl's more in love, she'll want to do more like motherly-ish duties,
Isn't that what you
like
hate,
take
though?
care of them and do all that stuff.
Interesting, because I feel like
Yeah.
that also works in the opposite. Like if you're a guy, you want someone more caring when you're at home, and if you're a girl, you want someone more adventurous when you're at home or something, which is the opposite of what you become, right? So I mean, it kind of matches. I feel like it's not just because of what you do naturally, but it's also the desire of the other person too that creates that what you do. But no, I've never heard that in my life.
Me neither.
It's fucking news to me.
Yeah. Clearly, I'm not in it with the social medias.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, is that like some talk thing?
No. I just hear it sometimes.
You just hear random things? Is that what your feed? What's your feed? Butch? Just a bunch of Chinese stuff? Like, is your YouTube even YouTube, or is it like me?
You got a bit of video games, a lot of Chinese shows.
You see what's on.
Like, you watch legitimate Chinese shows on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, not like legally?
Yeah.
They're on there legally?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
They have their own like channel.
Well, I mean, I could upload fucking Lion King 1 for a day, and it's there, quote unquote, there, but it doesn't mean it's legal.
No, it's their official channel.
Oh yeah, so it's like it's TVB's own channel that posts their own shows. Okay, yeah, that's pretty legit. That's pretty legit.
That's why I have YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah.
You brag about that to the girls?
Yeah.
I got YouTube
like, yo,
I got a
YouTube
Costco
Premium.
membership.
You know how many hot dogs I can buy?
You know how many hot dogs I can eat?
Yeah.
Okay, I have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy shit, 6. The first 6 video recommendations that I have on YouTube are podcasts.
Wait, we should do this one as a different podcast. Actually, now that I think about it, I have vacation coming up, so we got to do doubles. All right. All right, we're going to end this and we're going to start another one. See you guys.
Okay, thanks for listening, guys.
Y'all, it was nice seeing you guys. I'll see you guys in 3 months, guys.
3, 2, 1.
All right.